I'll go ahead and get started. Okay, here we go. I have a confession to make. As I started to write down what I wanted to say today, I tried to search my computer for what I said last time at the groundbreaking, hoping I could just change a few words and recycle my speech. I did a search on my computer and the word playground came up, and I was overwhelmed with the documents that search brought up. There were agenda meetings with community partners, church members from around Kingsport, and Kennedy staff in attendance. We wrote speeches and letters asking for donations and sent them to everyone we thought might donate to this cause. KCS employees, the Kiwanis Club, the Rotary Club, churches, and Kingsport citizens and individuals. There were newspaper articles by Rick Wagner that went viral, and articles that highlighted our students running and walking our track to raise the funds. Raise your hand if you remember the walkathon. Yeah, you were here, Coyotes. There was an article that listed a student who raised money with the help of her church. And I have chosen not to name all of the people who donated to this cause for two reasons. The first is that I don't want to leave anyone out. But please know that no matter how large or small the amount you donated, it holds the same weight in our hearts. Secondly, it would take too long, honestly, because there are just too many names to read. This was a huge effort made by many people for the children and the community of Lynn Garden. Play is essential for young children. You cannot only focus on academics, grades, and test scores. Children are more than a score, and Kennedy Elementary believes that. Kingsport City Schools believes that. I would like to say that we are forever grateful to our superintendent, Dr. Jeff Moorhouse, our administrative support center, the Board of Education, and the Board of Mayor and Aldermen for supporting this project and updating policies that reflect the vision of Kingsport City Schools that we inspire, cultivate, and impact. Our lack of an equitable playground used to keep us up at night. We just knew that if we could start the ball rolling, we could get a playground. All it takes is one person to make something happen. Coyotes. I want you to listen to this very carefully. If you believe in a worthy cause, your hard work can change the world. You changed it. You can make the world a better place. You do make the world a better place. After speaking to the Kiwanis Club, checks started coming in. In fact, prior to Mayor Pat Schull running for office, he was the first citizen to bring in a check to support our playground, and I remember that day. And after that, so many people started bringing in checks that we honestly lost count. Kennedy students, I want you to hear me say that this world is a beautiful place. The news can be scary, and sometimes we see bad things happen, but I want you to see the good in this world. Your families, your teachers, your school, people who have been hired and voted into office love you, and they support you. And that is evident through this project that literally took hundreds of people to complete. There is one person who isn't here today to celebrate with us. That person is my mother, Bonnie Bell Austin. She was proud I was a principal, and she knew how much I loved you, Coyotes. After being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in May of 2017, she started treatment and honestly got pretty sick pretty fast. Hospital bills added up quickly, and so when we opened up a check in the office for over $1,000, Kim Padgett and I were in shock. Although she was unable to see our playground completed, her belief in this project was unwavering. It has been our dream to get this playground for you, Coyotes, and I'm so proud that Lynn Garden will have the playground it deserves for many years to come. At this time, I'll turn it over to our superintendent, Dr. Jeff Moorhouse.
I won't say a whole lot to add to that, but I am so thankful that Dr. Irvin communicated to you that one person can make a difference. Because what I would say to her is, at this point, I would say that the person that really made this happen was her. The passion of one person, all of us are here because of the passion of one person and one person's vision. That passion is easy to get behind when you have somebody like that leading the charge. And so great things are happening here at Kennedy Elementary because of her vision for the community. It's not easy to demonstrate commitment to a community through a roof that's going on right now. but this is a great example of a commitment towards the community through our playground and the opportunities that it opens up, not just for some kids, but for all kids. And what a big message that is. I want to say thank you to our Board of Education. We have some Board of Education members here today, and want to say thank you for making time to be here. Obviously we present these visions and these ideas to our Board of Education, and they have to endorse that for it to happen. And so it's with their support that a project like this happens. After we endorse it to the Board of Education, we then have to turn around and look at our funding body and say that this makes a difference in our community. And so I want to say thank you to our Board of Mayor and Aldermen for being here to help celebrate, because this is a big deal. Great things are happening in Lynn Garden, and this is just, again, we just want this to be the first flower that is planted, the first seed that's planted that grows a great field of other flowers. So again, I hope that you have a great school year. I hope you enjoy this as much physically as we do emotionally. And again, want to say thank you to everyone for making time to be here, for the investment into Kennedy Elementary, and look forward to other great things that are on the horizon for this school and for our kids. So I'm going to turn it back over to you.